The topic we have today is how to preserve what you have. Is how to and protect what you have. This is the question that we have today. Number one thing you must do in order to preserve what you have is by prayer. Prayer will help you to protect what you have. Whatever you have, family, business, every other thing, how to protect and preserve it is one thing is by prayer. Always pray to God to help you, to keep you whatever you have, so that anything that enter your hand will not lost. Number two, on how to protect what you have is by being grateful. Most of time you have something, but you are not grateful about it. You have something, you are not thankful about it. So number two ways to protect whatever you have is by being grateful. For instance, you are a student. Be grateful that you are a student. Be grateful about your school. Be grateful about your study. Be grateful about anything in relate of that which you are doing. That is number two. Number three is avoid carelessness. If you want to protect whatever you have, avoid to use it anyhow. For instance, if you are a person, you are working, and your time to restart work requires 7 o'clock in the morning, you don't go after 7, 7:10 or 7:20 thinking that you are still going to work. No. If you want to protect even your work so that they will not chase you from your working place, you have to keep time of that very work. Always make sure you are not careless about whatever you have. Being careless about anything you have will lead it to not to be successful. So 3 things that we answered this morning: how to preserve what you have, how to keep what you have. Number 1 is by prayer. Remember, if you pray to God, God will hear you. Number 2 is by appreciation, which is thankful. Be thankful of who you are. Be thankful of where you are, and be thankful of what you're doing. Number 3 is by holding and caring for whatever you have. Whatever you have, you need to make sure you are taking care of whatever you have. For instance, you have office. If your office needs to be clean, you need to clean it. For instance, you have a house. If your house needs to be checked, you need to check it. For instance, you have a child. If your child needs to take care, you have to take care of it. So 3 things you must do in order to preserve whatever you have. Number 1 is by prayer. Number 2 is by grateful. Number 3 is by caring. So these are the 3 ways you can protect whatever you have. And I tell you, if you have car and you don't care for that car, for instance, your car will rust. If you yourself don't care for yourself, you sometimes will be, anything in this life need to be cared for. You have child, you need to care for your child. You are going to school, you need to care about your school. You are going to your office, you are going to your working place, you need to also care for where you are going. Even at work, you still need to be very and care for what you're doing. So if you want to protect whatever you have so that you will not lose it, remember 3 things. Number 1, as I said, is prayer. If you pray to God to help you, God will guide whatever you have. Number two, appreciating whatever you have, being thankful of what you have. For instance, for the moment you are a student, be grateful that you are a student. Be grateful that you can still study. Be grateful that you are still able to be at school. You are still able to read. Be grateful. Even though if you whatever you have, you need to be grateful about it. You need also to be thankful, because if you are not thankful, that means you are not really grateful of what you have. For instance, if you're a person, you are still under 25, 30 years, and you are able, you have care, you also have to be grateful that you are in that stage. A lot of people, the stage they are, sometimes they are not grateful about their stages. You have to be grateful about any stage you are in life. If you are in stage one, be grateful. Stage two will be great. You be grateful. If you are not grateful for first stage, you are not even going to be grateful for the second stage. In order for you to climb to the fourth and fifth and sixth stages, you must be grateful. Each steps you make, be grateful about it. Being grateful about your steps will give you strength to continue. Being grateful about what you are doing right now will help you and give you strength to do more. So being grateful, being thankful is very good if you want to protect whatever you have. A lot of people sometimes are not grateful of what they are doing. They are not grateful of the stages they are. Because, for instance, you want to be in stage 7 and you are right now you are in stage 4. You will see that the moment you are not in that stage where you aim to, you will be like unhappy, and that will weaken your strength. Sometimes you even want to go to work, but because you're not grateful, every day you will be dragging yourself. You don't even have loose. You always feel like there is more. I need more. I need more. So if you want to keep what you have, make sure each stage of your life you are thankful for it. You are thankful for where you are, and you are thankful for where you are going. That is second step. Third step is by caring for whatever you have. Whatever you don't care for, you may lose it. If you have a child, you care for your child. If you have your car, you make sure your car is in order. Because if you leave your car, you leave your things, I bet you, it may destroy you or you may destroy that. So keeping whatever you have, being careful about it, never be careless of what you have will help you to protect it. For instance, you are going to work and your work demand that 7 o'clock is the time for you to come work, and you are going to work 8 o'clock or 7:30. That means you are careless about your work. You are careless about that your office, because your office demand that you must come to the office exact 7 o'clock. So being careful and caring for whatever you have will help you protect it. If not, a lot of people do lose what they have. Why? Number one, they don't pray about it. Number two, they are not thankful about it. Number three, they don't care about it. May God bless you as you walk strategically, as you walk according to the rule of life. The principle of life is very simple. If you apply the principle of life in all your doings, I bet you will be successful. And when you are successful, you will be happy. And that is my wish to anybody hearing me, that God will help you to walk rightly and apply the principle of life. So this is all what we have today. How to care and protect what you have is by prayer. Even though whether you go to a church or not, or mosque, always pray. Just ask, pray in your spirit, pray with your heart. Please keep what I have. Protect this for me. Protect this for me. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for where am I. I'm grateful for where I'm going. Number three, I have to care for what I love. I have to care for what I have. I have to care for my thing. And if you do all this, God will surely help you to be successful. So guys, be blessed. You can put down your opinion. What are your ways? What do you think about how to protect and preserve what you have? In your own way, how do you protect what you have? Which ways do you use to protect what you have? So this is our question today. Thank you everyone for the sender, and also thank you for watching. I expect comments from every one of you. How do you protect what you have? That is our question of today. So guys, I'm asking this question because I know a lot of people want to know, how can I protect what I have? So I'm now asking, how do you protect what you have? I would like you to put down your opinion. How do you protect what you have? So in my opinion, I summarize it with three. Number one is to pray to God to help you. Number two is to appreciate whatever you have. Appreciate, be thankful of what you have, who you are, and what you're doing right now. A lot of people don't appreciate what they're doing because they expect more. Yeah, expect more, but still appreciate what you have for the moment. Number three, whatever you love, care for it. Whatever you like, care for it. Caring for it will keep it more protected for you and helpful for you also. So these are the three answers that I think it will help you to protect whatever you have. So I would like to see your own opinion. How do you protect what you have? So this is all for today, and may God bless you. Remember to like this video, and I would also expect your question. Which question do you want us to discuss tomorrow? Please put it down on the comment section. Which question do you have for me? Which question is in your heart? It can be any kind of question. Please put it down. Tomorrow we discuss it. Bye everyone.